How on earth did the USSR, who led almost every part of the early space race, lose the race to the moon? In the 1950s and 60s, the Soviet Union was dominating space. They launched Sputnik, the first satellite, Laika, the first animal, Yuri Gagarin, the first human, Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman. Every first seemed to belong to the USSR. But then, July 1969, the Americans land on the moon. Neil Armstrong becomes the name everyone remembers. So what happened? It started with secrecy. Unlike NASA, the Soviet space program was completely classified. This made collaboration difficult and failures easier to hide, but also harder to fix. Internally, the program was fractured between competing design bureaus, each fighting for contracts and prestige. Then came a major blow. Sergei Korolev, the genius behind the Soviet space program, died in 1966. His death left a leadership vacuum at the worst possible moment, right as the USSR was trying to build its own moon rocket, the N-1. The N-1 was a beast, taller than the Saturn V with 30 engines in its first stage, but it was rushed, poorly tested, and politically pressured. It failed 4 times. One exploded seconds after launch, flattening the launch pad. Without a working heavy-lift rocket, the USSR had no way to send cosmonauts to the moon. Meanwhile, NASA was transparent, unified, and funded like never before. Each Apollo mission built on the last. Saturn V worked flawlessly. The US moved step by step, testing everything, correcting mistakes. The Soviets tried to leap ahead and fell flat. And here's the thing. The USSR actually had a lunar lander, the LK, a compact one-man craft similar in purpose to Apollo's LEM. They even tested it in Earth orbit. But without the N-1, it never left the ground. By the time Apollo 11 landed, the Soviet moon dream was quietly abandoned. No announcement, no explanation, just silence. They had the talent. They had the will. But secrecy, politics, and rushed engineering cost them the prize. If that pulled back the curtain on a forgotten space drama, like the video and subscribe for more How on Earth stories from history's hidden frontiers.